What is a generator function? This is a regular function in Python. What do you think we'll see when we call this function? And what do you think we'll get back? Pause for a moment to think about it. So when we call this function, we see a number of things printed out. And what we get back is the return value of this function. Now, this function is very similar, but it's a generator function. The only way we can tell that it's a generator function is the presence of that yield statement. Yield turns a regular function into a generator function. What do you think we'll see when we call this generator function? And what do you think it'll give us back? What will it return to us? When we call this generator function, we don't see anything printed out. And the thing we get back is a generator object. Generator objects are lazy iterables. One thing we can do with a generator object is pass it to the built-in next function. When you pass a generator object to the next function, it will start running the generator function that created it. So it printed out start and then negating 2, and then it stopped. It stopped because it hit a yield statement, and so it yielded an item to us, -2. If we call next, again, passing in the same generator object, we'll see that it prints out negating 1, and then it yields -1 to us. So it started up again from where it left off. Generator objects put themselves on pause, and then when you ask them for another item, they'll start running their generator function again. So the next one is -3, and then if I pass this generator object to next again, it will hit the end of the function, which causes it to raise a stop iteration exception. Now, it's a little bit unusual to see a generator object passed to the built-in next function. Normally, we loop over these things the same way we loop over any other iterable, with a for loop. So if we loop over a generator object, you'll see that our generator function is being called in between our for loop being run. So when we ask for the first item, it starts running our generator function. And then our generator function puts itself on pause to yield that first item to our for loop, which prints out got -2, -2 being that first item. And then when we ask for another item, our for loop starts running our generator function again, or rather our generator function unpauses itself, prints out negating 1, and then yields -1 to our for loop, which prints out got -1. The same thing happens with 3. Our generator function prints out, and then we're back in our for loop body, and our for loop body prints out -3, and then finally, when our generator function has ended, then our for loop has ended as well. Now, a generator object can only be looped over once, or rather, once we've consumed all the items in a generator object, it's exhausted. So it doesn't have anything left in it. If we loop over it a second time, it's now empty. A generator function is a function with a yield statement in it. Unlike regular functions, generator functions return generator objects, meaning when you call a generator function, it doesn't run the function. Instead, it gives you back a generator object. If you loop over that generator object, that will run the function until a yield statement is hit, at which point the generator object will put itself on pause, yielding the next item, over and over until the generator object is done and you've consumed all the items within it.